Dr. P. Murugan sir, Director of Extension Education.
Respected the former Vice Chancellor, Dr. Samantha sir, my colleague Dr. Anuraja, Professor of Trade Division, respected Program Coordinator, Senior Scientist and HR Department of KVKs of Tamil Nadu, Puducherry, staff and scientists from our university, a very happy and first morning to all. Indeed, it's a great privilege and pleasure for me to welcome you all the Research and Extension Innovation Workshop of KVKs of Tamil Nadu and Puducherry, jointly organized by the Director of Extension DoEE-TNAU by Puttur. I wholeheartedly welcome our Honorable Vice Chancellor for the august presence today and blessings and guidance for this workshop. In spite of my busy schedule, Madam, on this occasion, once again on behalf of the Director of Extension Education and Director of ICR, we welcome you, Madam. We are very proud to welcome the former Vice Chancellor, the eminent scientist, Dr. R.K. Samantha sir, the guest of honor of today's event. Sir, we are really very much honored by your presence here, sir. Being a former zonal branch director of this zone, your words of wisdom will inspire our KVK scientists, sir. We welcome you, sir. Though Director of Research is not here, you will handle the session in this two days program. It's my proud duty to welcome Dr. Ravindran, the Director of Research, for this inaugural program. Our Director of Research has been instrumental in providing all the recent records to the KVKs. I welcome my colleague Dr. Anuraja, who is always supporting and coordinating the KVK activities. My happiest welcome to the Program Coordinator, Senior Scientists and Heads, Subject Matter Specialists from KVKs of Tamil Nadu and Puducherry, and also faculty from DoEE-TNAU. I also welcome all those scientists who are joined online for this workshop. The Research Extension Information Workshop is aimed to bringing together the scientists from the research system with the scientists of KVKs, so as to enable them to understand the emerging issues, problems, and technology solutions available to address the farmers' problems and various situations. I request the KVK scientists to seek for the technologies that are suitable and fulfill the agricultural needs of your district. Besides, technology to improve the productivity, income, and sustainability of the farming. At this juncture, I wish to congratulate all the KVKs in Tamil Nadu and Puducherry for having successfully completed the scientific advisory committee meetings and obtained suggestions and inputs from the members and line departments for the preparation of their action plan. Our most respected Vice Chancellor had participated in the scientific advisory committee meeting of KVK Tiruvallur and KVK Vellore and visited almost all the KVKs during this current year and provided needs advisory services for strengthening the KVK mandate activities. Dr. Sheikh Mira, the Director ICR and his team from Hyderabad and DEs of Hyderabad and Tamil Nadu, Dr. J. Jagadhar University have participated in the scientific advisory committee meeting and special events of KVK and provided necessary advice. Apart from all departments, department officials, and through feedback from grievances meeting, monthly zonal workshop, and from periodic visits to farmers holding, and suggestions from the monitoring visits of respected Vice Chancellor, Director ICR, DE, and other university officers, and high-level officials from various government departments. It is the additional leadership of our respected Vice Chancellor, the scientists of DoEE, KVK, and other DoEE centers have been nominated as a dogma scientists to facilitate the state government department extension machinery and farmers will solve the field problems. Through this initiative, the KVK scientists have identified a lot of field problems, and this knowledge will certainly help with the preparation of action plan. I urge all the KVKs to thoroughly verify and confirm the availability of inputs, budget limits before choosing the technology for various interventions. The facilitation of the KVK scientists, the Government of Tamil Nadu Advanced Program of KVDP, and the implementation of Government of India program, Viksit Bharat Sankalp Yatra, and all the 12,525 Gram Panchayat will certainly bring lot of insights of farmers situation across the district by KVKs. At this juncture, I wholeheartedly congratulate all the scientists and the staff of KVK for the successful implementation of the Viksit Bharat Sankalp Yatra. I place on record my thanks to the most respected Vice Chancellor for having a faith on KVK. The KVK, with the support of selected colleges of TNAU, we have successfully completed training to 1,230 Krishi Service and National Farming during the year with the funding support of 57.4 lakhs by the Government of India. And TNAU is committed to train 9,511 more Krishi Service through KVKs and other DNA centers during the year 2020-25. And also I am very proud to share that with the direction of our most respected Vice Chancellor, the Education Division of ICR has they have sanctioned rupees 88.17 lakhs to TNAU to implement the livelihood intervention to schedule caste farmers through all the TNA KVKs. I wish to inform that the funds will be transferred to all the KVKs tomorrow or day after tomorrow, and necessary arrangements and plan to be put in place to implement and complete the project within the March 2024. I am also happy to note that the DNA has signed a MOU with the IMGDP in establishing Vana Vigyan Kendra in Sankana KVKs, and this will pave way for dissemination of forest-related technology to the farming community. And now, the revised estimate for 15 KVKs TNAU has been increased from 38.5 crores to 41.47 crores, and an increase of 2.97 crores in the revised estimate. And also welcome all the identified experts who are involved in the discussing this 2 days workshop of KVKs. I welcome all the staff, supporting staff who have come to this workshop. It will be a fruitful one with the help of input from scientists and experts. Once again, I welcome you all.
Of Extension Education, Tamil Nadu. Thank you, sir. Now I thank you, ma'am. Now I request Dr. Thank you.
Good morning to all. Myself Tahadevan, December 30th, Contour.
Good morning, I am Dr. Suresh. Good morning, madam. I am Good morning to all. Myself Subramani, Program Coordinator, DoEE-TNAU.
Good morning, ma'am. Good morning to all.
Good morning to all. I am Dr. Inauguration, Program Coordinator, DoEE Kalakuchi,
Morning to everyone. Myself, Dr. Selvi Ramesh, agronomist, PC KVK Virudan.
Pleasure to give you a brief note about Dr. R.K. Samathaji. He is basically an agricultural extension expert. He has served as the Vice Chancellor, Pidhan Chandra Krishi Vidyalaya, Vishwavidyalaya, West Bengal. He worked as a joint director and director of law. He was zonal coordinator of Zone 8 Technology Transfer Center of Bangalore, and presently he is a freelance consultant. And before occupying these various capacities of ICR stream, he has also worked as a few years in the Department of Government of West Bengal and as well as ICR Research Complex in Northeastern region of Shillong, University of PSC, and he was a former MPO fellow of UNDP program. And he is being a consultant in agricultural extension in Himachal Pradesh, sponsored by the Government of India. He is also an extension strategy builder in Bangladesh, sponsored by the International Atomic Energy Agency, Austria. So he served in Venkateswara University, Department of Home Science as a visiting fellow, and he has a lot of credit, and he has published almost 22 books, 180 research papers. So we are being very proud. He is being here for the next 2 days, and he is going to share with us his rich experience and expertise. Thank you for the opportunity. Now I request our R.K. Samatha sir to address to the audience. Samatha sir, please.
The Honorable Vice Chancellor of TNAU. TNAU is very close to my heart. Since 1980s, I am visiting TNAU. I belong to first batch of ARS, Agriculture Research Service. I was posted in Shillong, as Dr. Anandarajan has pointed out. Then I was so happy seeing some of the very cool, knowing face, because I was a zonal coordinator, which is called today ATAVI. I was for 6 years, 1997 to 2003. I visited almost all KVKs that some new KVKs have joined here. And all Tamil Nadu, there are 31 KVKs actually. Pondicherry 1. The number 1 KVK was born in 74. It was 1 in 74 and 2024 it is 731. So see how KVKs have taken fantastic jump because people wanted it to do something more for the farming community. Mostly I was at NAM, so anybody during last, what is called, 20 years, they cross the portal of NAM, they know me, and I work very, very down to earth. And one thing like that overhauling of KVK, the Virat is there. And that KVK was in dormant stage. 97, I joined, it took something, rural university in India. Because only one program coordinator, 6 subject matter specialists, they could do wonder. And many of the districts of India, particularly if you see Tamil Nadu, Pondicherry, everybody knows. Though it is a foundation, they made it today that has grown with branches and leaves throughout India. And KVK, I have seen Odisha in Bengal, even in Andaman Nicobar Island. One fisheries scientist, one home scientist, they could do the work of all scientists of agriculture. The agronomy, the dairy, the farming, the fisheries, how it could do. So we are fighting in ICAR, some of the university have done. Some of the lifting, their promotion, their service facilities should be provided. TNAU is one, I thank Madam and those who are her previous, like chancellors. I know I was coming in this university from Dr. Karim. Dr. Kannaiya was very friend to me. We are working very, very committee, even Tsunami committee, we did very good work. And that made Tamil Nadu a very prosperous state today. Question is how agriculturally this 30 KVKs could contribute to make it happen. That's what you dream of. Pondicherry, I will not want to have visited, I think, more than dozen times during my zonal coordinator age. And today, one thing I will be telling you, we have been born, I am quoting Swami Vivekananda. We have been born here. And he said, having been born into this beautiful world, leave a mark before you go. Whatever condition you are, whatever positions you are, somebody vice chancellor, somebody director, somebody minister, somebody program coordinator, somebody SMS, you are assigned to do some work, to do something, because nobody knows when you will go, but you know very sure you are going to die one day. That date, time, year is not known. But no one is sure that you are going to die. So before you die, do something. When you will not be here in this beautiful world, people will remember you. As Vivekananda is remembered. He died at the age of 39, but what he could do, that you remember today. Even many of the great saints, great novelists, great writers, all they have done, everybody has done, contributed something that all when you make it that cumulative effect, it is something really big and large, enormous. So my dear friends, wherever you are working, whatever position you are working, whether it is a problem or not problem, do some problem will come. Those who overcome the problem, those who can cross the odds in life, they could stand. Not only they stand, but also they contribute, they give, they support, they provide, they handhold, so that things go. And we are not privileged. I consider I am a privileged man. I'm retired but not tired, but I get my pension. But I'm doing here and there. But today you have come for great esteemed university and you. Today you will be here. You will be meeting other people, and that is great. You know, there is a great Urdu poet, Mirza Ghalib, a great Shair there. People have a problem, and in his last days, Mirza Ghalib must have heard the name, the famous Urdu poet. He was not in a good position in the last days of his life. So his friends asked him, Ghalib, kaise ho? Ghalib, how are you? Ghalib has kar kaha. He smiled and told, Jindagi mein gaum hai. There is a problem in life. Gaum mein darad hai. In pain there is a jantrana, that, you know, there is a happiness. Aham maje mein hu. I am in this happiness. So the problem, you have to know how to overcome that problem. Find solution to every problem. Problem will be there, but you have to overcome that problem. So Dale Carnegie's statement, those who are luminaires, they find solution to every problem. Those who are loser, they find problems in every solution. Got it? So don't be loser, be winner. Find solution to every problem. Not that you are working as a SMS, a program coordinator, or faculty, or teacher, or vice chancellor, or director, or minister. Problem will be there. What that you have been born here. And in the life, don't make any discrimination to anybody. His creed, caste, religion, his education, his position, his group, no. One of the great saying, when he was asked what is his family, the saint was asked by the disciple, said, tell us what's your family, because any man, any person, or definitely his family was there, otherwise he could not know. Saint thought some time, then he told, truth is my mother. Got it? Truth is my mother. Knowledge is my father. Truth is my mother. Knowledge is my father. Religion is my brother. Religion is my brother. Mercy is my sister. Mercy is my sister. Come on, God. Peace is my wife. Peace is my wife. And tolerance is my son. That includes my family. You said, what a great statement. Truth is my mother. Knowledge is my father. Religion is my brother. Mercy is my sister. And peace is my wife. And the last, tolerance is my son. That includes my family. So all of you, including me, and those different personalities sitting here, also think that whole world is a family. Think of help everybody, because some are privileged, some are not. And you have to reciprocate, because as you are privileged, you are getting something. You are getting because of your efforts. But those who could not put effort, or not very, what I should call it, not very in a position to support his life, others' life, we must help them. Because you know that the great son born in this state, APJ Abdul Kalam, everybody knows, my guru, my mentor. APJ Abdul Kalam said one thing, very good, he has taught many great men. He told, you have been born because of your parents. Correct it? Any one of us, anyone sitting here, you have been born because of your parents. You have been educated, you got this job because of your teachers. You have been educated because of your teacher. And today you are in a job or earning a lot or whatever it is because of the government. Government has put a lot of effort to get your job. So today is a time you have to reciprocate to your parents, to your teachers, and to the government, community, society. That is Abdul Kalam said. And one thing more, universally people say extension is education, is not learning, knowing. So if extension is education, and education what? Education teaches you humility and humanity. Humanity and humility is the essence of education. You know the things, your behavior doesn't know to help. So you be humane and with humility you serve. So all extension professional, all extension personnel, whenever you are doing business with a business entrepreneur, with a young man, startup started, or farmers or farm women, with humility you talk to them, and what you know, tell them, support them, provide them, serve them, so that they get benefit what already you have been benefit. And one thing remember, the knowledge, the idea, the skill, the information, whatever you know, if you pass on to others, he or she will be benefited. But you will not lose. It will be with you. It will remain with your knowledge. But you can help someone with your knowledge. So extension has given that opportunity to you, kindly support that handhold, and it is most important thing in the life. Afterwards, whenever I have been interacting with your technical program, I'll be talking something more about genuinely what you should do. But in this inaugural session, I'm so privileged, felt so happy, and thanks to Dr. Inauguration and Dr. Murugan. And it is great to come over here and meet so many my friends, Anandaraja, Dr. V. And then so Dr. Ramaswamy, I think it is in 98 or 99. Dr. C. Ramaswamy was art director, Kannayan was vice chancellor. I came here, delivered endowment lecture, and that C. Ramaswamy became vice chancellor lecturer. Afterwards, Bhupati, became K. Ramaswamy, all went go, and today, after that, Kumar, here. Officers, directors, all heads, they will be there, they will be changing, somebody will come. You are there, you will be going. But surely you are there, do something, contribute something. This country needs your help, your support. All are not privileged like you or like me. And I am doing whatever position you can do. Try to help. Lastly, only thing I will be telling, it is in Hindi, but I will be telling in Hindi, Urdu, Hasna or Hasana, fitrat hai hamari. Could you follow? Hasna or Hasana, fitrat hai hamari. You smile and make others smile. That is your desire. Sabko khush rakhna, sabko khush rakhna. Make everybody happy. Sabko khush rakhna. Chahat hai hamari. That is my want. I want to make everybody happy. और मुझे कोई याद करे ना करे. To me or anybody will not remember me, not know me, not call me, no matter. But I remember everybody and everyone. It is my mother. Develop that habit to make everybody feel happy. Try to remember their names. Try to contact them in their that time. Go forward, help him. That is the life. That is the same goal. Everyone, no discrimination. And that is the great temple of higher learning, DoEE-TNAU. You see the building, red of same color, all Britishers did it magnificently. Go to Chennai Central, go to Calcutta Howrah Station, Calcutta Writers Building, all this red oxide. it has meaning why it has been done so. But lastly, do something. You need not to ask, need not to go anywhere. Do something. Otherwise, whatever you have been born. You have been born because to make meaning of your life. You can only make meaning of your life by doing something for others. So, thank you very much. Do something more. This teenage is your learning point. Whatever age you are, still enough age are there. Try to help, support, provide, serve this country's other people except you. Thank you very much. I'm so happy.
Last week, I met all of you almost in the Golden Jubilee celebration of the first KVK in Karika, Puducherry, Pondicherry. It was a great pleasure, and indeed it's a great pride for Tamil Nadu Agricultural University because that KVK was inaugurated and it was under the administrative control of Tamil Nadu Agricultural University before it was given to Pondicherry. So in that way, I'm really proud and I'm happy to see all of you here again. So the most respected Dr. R.K. Samantha sir, who is the former Vice Chancellor of BCKV West Bengal. Sir, indeed, we are very pleased to have your words here, great wisdom. You have just talked about how the people should live and I could see that you are a great orator and I'm sure that you are a fitting person to be here for as a chief guest and as a guest of honor for this function. Because one thing is, you have been all along in the extension system. Second thing is, you have been heading Atari system for 6 or 7 years. Your insights will definitely ignite the minds of our extension people sitting here. So thanks for taking your time. One thing which you said was really, it was taking my mind, the mind-boggling words you said. And so again, Dr. D.P. Murugan, the Director of Extension Education from Tamil Nadu Agricultural University, Dr. Anand Raja, Professor Extension Education, and all the PCs of KVKs, supporting scientists, subject matter specialists, and then ladies and gentlemen, every one of you, good morning for me. Really, if we just see Tamil Nadu Agricultural University, if we compare it as a human body, I consider research as brain of the Tamil Nadu Agricultural University, and heart is the extension system. Because through heart only we connect to the people, we connect to the farmers to transfer our knowledge. So you are actually very vital people, but you play a very vital role. And I'm very happy that this particular program is happening here. And the thing is, we find many things over the year and also previous years. So all the findings, new technologies, new varieties, those things you have to get acquainted so that you transfer it or deliver it to the farming community. That is the main crux of this particular meeting. And it's actually giving a complementary result. You know, joining researchers and extension people, it gives a very complementary effort for all the people in the state, both the states in fact, Tamil Nadu as well as in Pondicherry. We actually are able to deliver the best extension services because of this kind of meetings, this kind of awareness and so on. So, we are gaining two things. One is the scientific knowledge is shared to the farming community through extension agency and extension officials. The second thing is, we are getting, as a researchers, we are getting the feedback from the farming community. What is required for them? That is being obtained through this interactive meetings. So, the research could be oriented towards what is exactly needed at the field level. That is a very important point that we have to take it forward. I consider it as a troubleshooting mechanism. So, whatever the troubles that are available in the field, that actually is taken for the research area. That is where we are doing this kind of this one. And previously, we had only NARS system, National Agriculture Research System. Now it has been transformed into National Agriculture Research and Extension and Education System. So, extension is also, instead of agriculture research system, now they have included extension education as a part of NARS system, which is really important. And you know, to deliver the duties in more focused way, the NARS system has been shifted to NARS system. And KVKs, they act as a knowledge and the resource centers But not only that, we are taking care of many national level programs. We are trying to satisfy all the programs that are suggested by the central government. For example, we had Vikshit Bharat Sankalp Yatra program. Tamil Nadu was the first state to perform better and best in whole of India. So we were keeping our health high, and our tribe minister was interacting with our farmers on behalf of this, and we were really proud of it. Another important thing is frontline demonstration of pulses and oilseeds. Pulses and oilseeds, we are taking much care about it because those two commodities are really under shortage for India, and we are in the position of exporting them into our country. So to avoid that and to make ourselves self-sufficient, we are actually working with the farming community, and we are doing a lot of frontline demonstrations, and these frontline demonstrations especially on focusing on pulses and oilseeds. That also we are taking care of. Another thing is seed hubs. Seed is the basic input for the success of agriculture. So the basic input we are taking care of, and even with all the efforts, Tamil Nadu Agriculture University is one university which is actually providing all the state agricultural department requirement for the breeder seed, and through our own seed production system we are just satisfying 2% of the requirement of the farming community. So that is again one of the important things which we are doing it. And Government of India is also promoting natural farming, and we are doing lot of activities on the natural farming. One such activity is now organic farming and natural farming. They are giving utmost importance. So we are providing to the self-help group and also to the people, we are providing the training programs on how to take it forward the natural farming. And Government of India has given a big task of training 10,000 farm women into this natural farming and organic farming, and we are already into the job. We have completed something close to 1,250 people we have already trained in this current year, and in the next year we are going to do it for the rest of the people, which was indicated by Murugan as well. This particular meeting is happening in a very right time. Why I am saying is, we are just concluding our financial year this year, and we are taking forward the next financial year. Second important thing is, we are just going to enter into the new agricultural year. So at this particular juncture, it is very important we get to know all the new things that has been delivered to the research system and take it forward to the extension system and to the farmers. So this is the right time this program has been organized. So we know that the transformation of KVK has been done in a very nice way. First it was started just for vocational training program in 1974 through the Pondicherry KVK, Karaikal KVK, but now it is becoming one-stop solution for everything. So that is the way it is just growing, and it's not only that, it's a capacity building is happening, but it's also lots of programs are taken through KVK. And if we just see what are the technologies that TNAU is developing, every year TNAU is developing varieties and also lot of new technologies. Just to quote a few, last year we have released 24 varieties. There 20 varieties we have released, after that 4 varieties also they have given approval. So 24 varieties we have received, almost equally 12 in agriculture and 12 in horticulture, almost 24 varieties we have released in the last year. And some of the very important varieties that we have released is, it's a non-GM herbicide tolerant rice. So we can just reduce the menace of weed problem, and we can boost up the yield. So that is what is the role of the non-GM herbicide tolerant rice. That was actually done by our scientists. That's a great breakthrough. Second thing is the therapeutic rice. The therapeutic rice, actually if we just see the karpu kavli and so on, which it's highly photosensitive and low yielders, which we have to grow only in a particular part of the year. So here what we have done is, our breeders have done is, they have done lot of modification, lot of breeding program, and they have come out with the rice, that's a karpu kavli rice, again with the high yielder and also photo insensitive type they have brought it out, so it can be grown at any point of time. So that is the way they have improved it. Another important rice which we have just released is aromatic rice. We had this basmati rice in Pusa basmati rice. As an alternative to grow it in the South Indian farmers field, they have come out with aromatic rice, which is released it as a 458. It is just like basmati, long slender rice with a good aroma. At the same time, with the head 65% and more. Okay, so it's much better than the existing basmati rice. So that also they have come out with. Another important thing what they have done is our scientists have come out to do the biotechnological interventions regarding the drought tolerant, pest and disease tolerant, high temperature tolerant and flood tolerant rice. That's all put it in one single, they have identified gene, and through the gene pyramid they have put it into high yielding variety and they have brought it for cultivation. That's a big breakthrough again. Another important thing is biofortified maize. You know, now people are with a lot of deficiencies, so we are going with the biofortification. Biofortified maize with the zinc and iron biofortified maize also have been released. So this is one of the important things. Off-season flowering in winter jasmine. Winter jasmine has jasmine flower. It's very costly during winter time, but during winter time, lot of functions including marriages are coinciding. So people are finding it very difficult to get the flowers. One thing is it is satisfying the flower requirement, and the second thing is it is fetching a lot of income to the farming community during the winter season if they get the off-season flowering. So that's one variety we have released. Another important variety that we have released in grapes, that is that particular grapes variety is from the grapes research station in DoEE-TNAU. The specialty of it is preferred for wine making. So there is a lacking of the variety for wine making, so they have just brought that one into function. And then another important thing is moringa. You know, our PKM moringa is quite popular among the community, and especially this PKM3 moringa is perennial type of moringa. PKM1 and PKM2 is annual moringa, whereas this PKM3 is perennial type of moringa. So these are all some of the things, but we have done a great breakthrough through the boosters. You know, the boosters are playing the greatest role in improving the crop productivity, especially with this one technology, 15 to 20% of the yield is boosted. So coming to that, we have got crop specific boosters, coconut tonic, then rice blue, pulse wonder, groundnut rich, cotton plus, maize maximum, sugarcane booster. These are some of the things which we have brought into the use of the farming community. Another important thing is integrated farming system. This integrated farming system specific to specific locations and also natural farming practices, protocols for organic farming. These are all some of the things which we have definitely made a great contribution to the community. Like brinjal, what they have done is they have taken a rootstock, solanum, targum rootstock they have taken, the sundakan solvalina, so they have taken that rootstock, which is very, very resistant for pest and diseases and so on. But at the same time, if we just put as a scion, you know, like if we put the high yielding brinjal variety, the seasonal crop is becoming perennial. It can be kept for 2 years or more. Each week you can harvest around 600 grams of brinjal from that particular thing from the 45 days onwards. That is the biggest boon which they have found out, grafting technology. They are also practicing in tomato as well. Chilies, tomato, all those things that they are just doing it. So you people have to just talk. I'm sure people will come and they will give lectures on individual kind of technology and varieties. You have to just imbibe it in a better way. You have to identify area with the salinity problem, area with the coastal soil problem, areas with the drought, low rainfall, all those threats of things, you know, like wherever there is an issue, we need to find it out and we need to strengthen this climate smart villages. So what do we mean by climate smart? We have to be smart with everything. One is we have to be smart with weather. We have to give weather forecast information and we have to make the farmers to act according to the weather conditions. So I think already we had DoEE program. Unfortunately that was withdrawn by the government, but I think it will be definitely supported through some other means. So we need to just continue with the activities. So that is one thing which we have to do. And another thing is breed or seed smart. So according to the area, you have to choose the crops and also you have to give the varieties. If it is a drought-prone area, you have to give drought-resistant varieties. So if it is a high rainfall area, you have to give high-yielding varieties. So to make use of the area in which you are working, you have to take it forward. So that is one thing which is required by you. Then you have to make the farmers market smart. You know, like the basic issue is like the farmers are growing and they are becoming over production also is some of the times it's a problem. But the thing is they are not getting enough marketable kind of achievements. So that is where you have to make the farmers market smart. Before that, you have to make them water smart as well. You know, water is one of the important key issues. The water is available both in Pondicherry and in Tamil Nadu. 365 days we can have cropping. So water is the biggest issue. We have to make the farmers water smart. So in all the ways you have to make it smart so that we make the farmers into smart agriculture farmers. So precision farming is one area where you can concentrate. So precise quantity of input to maximize the yield is given. So that way you can do lot of things. So this is climate smart agriculture you going to be really working on. Coming to the natural farming, I think in almost all the KVKs, we are going to have natural farming demo units. In DoEE-TNAU KVKs, already it is under process, and in other KVKs also, you should try to establish a natural farming unit. So integrated natural farming unit also, you can just think of keeping it in your KVKs. KVKs are the place where a lot of people are coming and visiting. So you could keep it as a model unit so that people get exposed and we are actually getting trained on those things. And then another thing is we have to definitely concentrate on one more issue, that is residue-free farming. One is natural farming. All the people cannot take up natural farming. So we have to do something residue-free farming. At the time of harvest, if you just put that material into some kind of an analysis, it should be free with the health hazardous chemicals into that system. So that we have to definitely be very cautious and tell the farmers that they have to go with the residue-free farming, for which there is a program called the DoEE-TNAU, that is restoration, awareness generation, nourishment and amelioration of Mother Earth. That is what is the meaning of the Pradhan, that is Pranam program. So under which there are a lot of things are happening. We are going to go with the kind of safe chemicals. So these safe chemicals can be used so that the residues are not available. And then digital agriculture, now you know it is order of the day. The digital agriculture is order of the day. We all have to work on the digital agriculture program. The reason is now automation is happening everywhere. Automation in agriculture, vertical farming is happening, and then aquaponics is happening. So there are so many things available that we need to take into consideration, and we have to go with the digital agriculture. So this is also one of the area where we need to work on. And then another important thing is Tamil Nadu Agricultural University is working with the FPOs. So this FPOs we need to work more intensively with them. Already we have signed through DoEE-TNAU, we have signed with the 113 farmer producer organizations. We have done the baseline analysis and we are now in the process of doing something like improvising the business plan as well as organizing buyers and learning. So we can work with the KVKs. This will give a lot of leverage for us to connect with many farmers. You know, if you connect with one KVK, you are connecting with around 1,000 farmers. That is what is the calculation. So please connect with the KVKs. Agri-business and entrepreneurship development is yet another area. So you need to just promote our youngsters and youthful people in terms of agri-business development and entrepreneurship program. So I'm very happy that Tamil Nadu Agricultural University is having kind of 8 incubation centers. So 7 incubation centers originally was there. Now we have added Center of Excellence for Biotechnology as 8th one. So 8 incubation centers are there. So these 8 incubation centers are doing a wonderful job in putting the entrepreneurs and making startups. I think we have now come out with more than 400 startups from Tamil Nadu Agricultural University with this 8 incubation centers. MABIF is doing wonderful job. Madurai Agri-Business Incubation Center is doing a wonderful job. And then other incubation centers placed in Coimbatore, Periyakulam for horticulture, Metupalayam for forestry, and also other centers like we have got Coimbatore, we have got Agri-Business Directorate itself is placed in Coimbatore. So all the centers are doing a wonderful job. Even in Pilikulam and also in Trichy we have got incubation centers. So we have to just take it forward, and then we have to, another thing is like the sales counters. That is also one of the important things. You have to enrich with all the producers that we are producing. So I think this is a wonderful platform where you will gain the knowledge, and you know there are lectures organized for you for the next 2 days to get yourself acquainted with the technologies as well as with the varieties that we have been delivering. You also cross-learn from each other. I know that there are few centers, private KVKs as well, because I visited Beal Road KVK very recently. You are doing a wonderful job, and also sometime back visited Coimbatore KVK also. So I think all the private KVKs are also doing a wonderful job. So you need to have some kind of a symbiotic relationship, learn from each other and try to do some good things for the farming community. So we have to reach to the unreached. That is the only mantra we should have, and try to take all the new programs to the farming community. So thank you so much for the great opportunity given. Make use of this today fully well, and then go equipped with the full of knowledge that can be transferred to the farming community. Thanks for the opportunity given.
My dear senior friends and friends, good morning to all. It's my great pleasure to propose the vote of thanks in the inaugural function. Yes, we are all aware about that another 3 days we are going to end our financial year, and how much busy that our madam is there. In fact, last week on Thursday, madam is kind enough and said that Pondicherry to inaugurate the Golden Jubilee of KVK along with our DDG and all our dignitaries. Most respected Vice Chancellor madam, she is kind enough, and the Director of Education, madam took as a priority, and she come here and delivers. And madam has highlighted that 2 aspects. One is KVK is a gateway of knowledge, and as well as we have to reach the unreached. So our scientists will take our time waves, madam, and madam also has given a bundle of technologies. In fact, we have to have a separate session for the varieties and the technological. But madam has highlighted about the 24 varieties which is being released from our DoEE-TNAU for popularization through our district level OMPs and FLDs and reaching the farming communities. Thank you very much, madam, coming over here and give an inaugural address to our audience. And in fact, we are all being fortunate, being with an eminent extension faculty in front of us. Dr. R.T. Samadhaji is a former Vice Chancellor of Pradhan Chandra Krishi Vidyalaya from West Bengal, and he has a series of positions undergone from basically from a scientist and into the Vice Chancellor, and he has highlighted about that there are a lot of characteristics which we have to take it up. So definitely all the characters, you start with the mother and end with the son. Definitely all these the kind of activities we will take it as a process, and we will implement it, sir. Thank you very much. Sir will be with us for the next 2 days, and he is going to give lot of his experiences and expertise for enhancing our knowledge experiences. Then, in fact, our Director of Education, Dr. P.P. Murugan sir, is very hectic, and he is having a wheel round around all the KVKs, all the activities. Just we have concluded successfully all the scientific advisory committee meeting, and it's the right time to conceive the next year plan and the action plan. So that is the purpose of organizing this event, inviting all the program coordinators of 33 KVKs of Tamil Nadu and Puducherry, and sir is taking the lead role. Thank you very much, sir, for organizing this wonderful event. In fact, this program is supported by Dr. Meera. He is our Director of Atari Agricultural Technology Research Institute at Hyderabad, and the entire his team. And due to that, some of the urgent work he could not able to come over here, and now he is in online and he is continuously sharing and viewing our the kind of discussion. So thank you very much, sir, for sponsoring this the generous program and reaching to all the 33 KVKs. In fact, all the technical experts from our Tamil Nadu Agricultural University, from ICR streams, particularly Nayak sir and Siddhi Kumar sir, they are all being here, and they are all going to share our the recent technologies which has to be taken by our KVK systems for the reaching from our north to south or east to west. And we have all the program coordinators, including DoEE-KVKs, and as well as that our NGOs and deemed university KVKs, veterinary university KVKs, and research university KVKs. In fact, we are all very busy with that setting of all the transnational bills and targets and achievements, and coming over here for enriching these activities. And we are connecting virtually with all the subject matter system, all the 33 KVKs also. So thank you very much for coming over here and learning that the things that are being unlearned and transforming our activities. Finally, I would like to express our sincere thanks to all my support colleagues, Dr. Aksindya, Dr. Siddhi Kumar, Deshi, and Tilabam, and all the non-teaching staffs, particularly the video production unit, photographic unit and the reception unit, all the team who have been organizing this event in a big success. And thank you very much for everyone who have been kept over me. Thank you very much for this joining us for this inaugural function program. And after this inaugural program, we are all going down to take a group photo. Please join with us. We will have the tea break, then we will have our technique. So thank you very much, sir. Thank you.